frequently they drop.
Okay.
The idea behind this is if you're reducing the frequency of drops, uh, you're going to cause players to have to stow their AoE weapon more frequently because of how
Oh,
little ammo that those AoE weapons carry.
and you couldn't get like extended mags or anything like that.
Well, and technically you can, but at the same time, because those go based off of a percent value, you're only holding so much.
Yeah. Let's see.
Which, I mean, I can completely understand that, and it makes sense, as well as it hurts AoE, but it actually helps non-AoE weapons, like rifles and shit.
This is titanium.
Um, because rifles tend to have more ammo that they can expend before running out, and they're going to be more likely to have those ammo drops uh, before needing to be stowed.
Yeah. I'm just gonna send this.
Another thing that they're doing to nerf AoE, which is also a nerf to Wukong.
They're
Um,
they're nerfing him again.
uh, yes, though technically this is the only nerf that he's really received since his rework. Um, and the reason why they're nerfing him is they're nerfing his one in two ways, because the way his Celestial Twin currently works is uh, you can equip an AoE weapon with a full mod loadout,
Okay.
and um, cast your Celestial Twin and let your Celestial Twin just endlessly fire that AoE weapon without ever running out of ammo or needing to reload.
Oh, so people were finding a glitch in the matrix, basically.
Yeah, essentially they were equipping Celestial Twin with Kuva Brahma and then just sitting there letting it just spam fire it and kill everything in sight.
I got you.
Um, so the two things that they're doing to nerf Celestial Twin is the first one, they're making it so Celestial Twin, while it still copies your full build, it will reduce the potency of the build by 50%.
Oh, damn, that's a huge reduction.
Uh, I mean, yeah, but at the same time, it makes sense. However, what sucks about it is they're also nerfing the ammo economy of Celestial Twin. So Celestial Twin pulls ammo from your inventory.
Oh, so you got to make sure that you have adequate ammo in order to use it.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Which, I mean, that's just going to be shitty and a pain in the ass. Just because, like, okay, example, Kuva Brahma holds 5 rounds,
Okay.
meaning you can fire 5 arrows before you have to stow.
Okay.
With this new system, Celestial Twin will fire 5 rounds and then stow it, and now your Celestial Twin is essentially going to be useless.
Hmm. Da-da. Sorry. I think, are you still playing whatchamacallit? Destiny 2?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Though I'm not doing anything really important.
Oh, I was just gonna say it. If you're still also watching the stream. Oh,
It is on my laptop.
okay. Whoops, that does not go in there. I have no idea what to make.
Though I am going to have to refresh the page because
Oh yeah,
I don't know how exactly how YouTube streams work.
yeah. You just go to Obsidian Wolf 2.0.
Yeah, which I'm there. I'm just have to refresh because I believe um okay.
Oh, I wish they would have. I wish I would have chosen 16 gauge instead of 18. Fudge monkeys.
Okay, there we go.
Fuck. Okay. So put that conversation on pause there for a second. So basically, I have rose gold plated rings. I got rose gold anodized titanium and jeweler's brass, stainless steel, black stainless steel. That's what this stuff is, and aluminum. I'm just, I have no idea what I want to do. Not a single damn thing what I want to do. Although I can start making a Romanov design, but I don't have round nose pliers for that. Shit. Um, let's see. I'm at a loss. I will be right back. I'm gonna go and see if I can find my chainmail book and get some
Okay.
ideas from there. Or actually, you know what? I'm gonna go online here and find some non-captured beaded stuff. So, my goodness. Let's see, chain mail, necklace designs. Do what?
I fell through a hole, which I thought it was just gonna drop me to the first floor. No, I managed to find the hole that went through the second floor and the first floor into a bottomless pit.
Oh, I have an awesome idea, I think. Um, let's see what. Um, because I think black and silver would look awesome with that. I think I know what I'm doing. I know. Um, let's see here. I just gotta. Oh, man. actually. And then just to get some more views, I'm gonna do this. Share news feed on Facebook. Okay. Um. So I think I'm gonna do a European 4-in-1. So we're gonna do some aluminum and stainless steel. But anywho, okay, now we can get back to the conversation here.
So yeah, they're basically going to end up just ruining ammo economy for Wukong uh, when using AoE weapons, which is going to drive people to start using kit guns even more.
Well, I mean, weren't kit guns like not
Because
in big use, or were they? Like,
they weren't used as frequently because the AoE potential behind them was not anywhere near the levels of like the Kuva Ogress or the Kuva Brahma.
okay. Yeah, again, I gotta apologize to the viewers here that my camera is blurry and I need to upgrade big time. But anyways,
Like again, the biggest example is like with the Ogress, the Brahma, the Tsar. Uh, you can straight up aim at the feet or aim at your feet, fire your weapon, um, and just annihilate an entire tile.
okay.
Uh, with kick guns, however, you can't really do that. Like, yeah, they kind of have some AOE, but their AOE range is kind of limited for the few AOE weapons they have.
Okay.
So it's just going to end up pushing everyone to kick AOE kick guns, which again still have quite a bit of kill potential. Um, because kick guns can use a mod or use an arcane called Pax Charge, which is basically infinite ammo.
Oh. Oh, damn.
Yeah, because it turns your magazine into a battery and it just recharges when you're not firing.
That almost seems like a is it a mod that there's
It's a kick gun arcane.
okay, well, what's that mod um that refills your ammo when it's stowed away, when your weapon is stowed away? Or am I thinking of something else?
Uh, there's a few of those, and in fact, there's a whole series of set mods where the set bonus is literally that,
Okay.
and that's exactly what I use. because some of those mods can be run on any companion.
Okay, so because I was thinking that I'm it might have been a different game that I was thinking of as well. I just can't remember which one. Damn old age, screwing with my memory. So that's like that. And let's see. um, hmm. Damn, they did a really crappy job on cutting these damn rings. Well, I mean, separating, not cutting. They did a great job on cutting. It's just the separation. Okay, I'm liking this so far. I'll probably
Um,
reuse the stuff that I was working.
but yeah, the change to Wukong Celestial Twin, it's like I half agree with, I half just think it's like you're just gonna push a new unhealthy meta.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of games are like that too. It's like they make say a warframe or a weapon uh super OP, and then it's like, and then they wonder why people are wrecking the game. Gee, I wonder.
It's like you gave us a tool and we're using it, and you're not. You never looked into how we'd intend on using it, and it's not the way that you intended.
Exactly. I mean, don't you have, and don't they have like a team of analytics just to analyze, see on how each weapon can be used in almost every
Uh,
possible way? Or am
you'd
I
think, but no. They have usage stats as in like how frequently or how long or how much a weapon is being used,
okay?
and compare it to the like the ranks that they're being used at.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Son of a bitch. I'll fix that one later.
Uh, um, what? Uh, though apparently another thing that they're doing is they're actually increasing the headshot multiplier. If I remember right, they said they're increasing the headshot multiplier on non-AoE weapons,
Okay.
which I mean, great. It means like precision weaponry is going to actually be able to kill.
Mame, sorry, we this is YouTube after all, so
Yeah. I mean, literally, what they flag you for is just monetization, for
oh
the most
yeah.
part.
Well, I don't know how I can get monetized for live streaming, but
You have to hit a certain subscriber count, be producing videos on
mm,
a certain regular basis.
okay,
Um,
makes sense. But with
and then
my
like after a certain point, you have to um apply for like a partnership or something.
oh yeah, again, they did a really crappy job at separating these damn things.
But yeah, it's like the new multipliers might actually make single target weapons good.
Yeah, so the DPS.
Yeah, which might also help with stuff like Eidolon hunts.
Yeah, and I still can't solo those myself.
I can, but I can only do like I think it's like 3 or 4 per night cycle
Yeah, don't
of
they?
the tier 1.
I was gonna say, don't they progressively get harder the more you hunt them?
Yes, it uh no, what it is so you take down the tier 1 Eidolon, and then you use one of the drops that it drops, an altar that summons a tier 2. Take down the tier 2, you use one of the drops from it to summon a tier 3, and then you take down the tier 3, and then you have to extract and then come back in, and you have to start from tier 1 again.
Yeah, that sounds like a pain in the ass. But at the same time, fun if you're equipped and you can solo it yourself.
Yeah, and they're doing they're making a lot of quality of life improvements for like the vault in particular, which is a one of the go-to Eidolon hunting frames, especially for solo, specifically because his shields are the only ones that actually work against or are the only things that can buff operator amps.
Wait, Volt or
Yes, Vault's shield, the thing that he can place down, is the only thing that
yeah,
can buff operator amps.
I did not realize that. Oh, I need a bright
Yes. Uh, because
Interesting.
what it's doing is it's not buffing the operator, it's buffing the shots that pass through it.
Oh, I forgot about that mechanic. Like, doesn't it also do that with like different weapons and stuff?
Yes.
Yeah,
But
that's
the
what.
reason why I brought up operators specifically is because nothing else can buff operators.
Okay. Besides
Like
oper.
no no other frame can buff operators. The only thing that can buff operators are operator buffs or
Yeah,
operator abilities.
yeah, and the operator arcanes that you can get. Besides that,
Yes. They've also released quite a few operator arcanes with Angel of Zaramon that actually like just straight up make
wrecked.
it so operator damage is like incredibly viable in Steel Path.
Okay. Yeah, we might have to run a few rounds here after all my craziness ends, which I have no idea when. Okay, well, ah, damn it. And this is why I have extra.
Um, but again, in order to get those arcanes, you have to farm out the Zaramon um rep stuff.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I I wonder if they're gonna do anything other than like syndicate style stuff. Like like Angels of Zariman and
Duviri Paradox. Um, it's
oh, I
going to be
suppose.
like a rogue like kind of open world
Huh. Okay. So what?
where yeah.
Oh, sorry. No, I was just whispering to myself.
Oh. So the way the Duviri Paradox is going to work is the open world, you play as the stranger. You know,
Oh,
the older operator from the trailer,
yeah, yeah.
which is just straight up a an older drifter in a parallel universe timeline thing.
Okay. Wait. Yeah, I saw something about. Oh, I did see that trailer.
Yeah.
It looked because it kind of. I thought at first I thought it was the continuation of when the man or behind the wall or whatever it is kind of almost like makes his debut appearance in the new war, and I thought that was going to be the continuation.
Well, it's going to delve a bit more into the whole wibbly wobbly uh time logic that the new war set up, which is in eternalism.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, you're going to be playing as this older drifter, uh, and what's going to end up happening is you can get various temporary daily buffs.
Okay,
If I'm remembering right, it's daily buffs that are temporary, as in like they will last for that day until the next daily reset.
like in real world time or game time.
Yes, yes. Like again, daily reset, which our time is like 7 o'clock currently.
Okay, so every 24 hours.
Yes.
Okay, that's kind of cool if to think about it. Like, okay, okay, I'm kind of liking what I got going on. Okay. Ouch. Yeah, apparently there's a lot of planning on making chainmail here.
Oh yeah.
Although I'm just doing a basic European 4-in-1, switching in between uh, bright aluminum and black stainless steel.
Yeah, I do not doubt that there's a lot of planning that goes on because it's a craft, and any art and art or craft takes a lot of planning
Oh yeah,
um
like your Lego,
in order to get done.
like your Lego mods that you're doing.
Yeah, like Legos, like those drawings that I showed you a while back.
Oh yeah, yeah. Crap! I have to redo that section. Actually, no, I don't. No, I don't. There we go. We got it back to where it's supposed to be.
And it takes even more planning if you're doing a commission for someone else.
Yep. Yep. I mean, actually, the one that I'm working on right now is not really a commission, but it's just something that I'm making for the Ren Fair for people at in my party. This is one of them.
Ah,
Um, so basically, I had this original idea, which I think I'm gonna still continue with, where it'll be it's called a Romanov design. So if you know anything about chainmail weaves, this this it's a little hard to see. Yeah. But
let me put you on the foreground.
yeah, sorry. So it's a little hard to see, but um, the pattern it's called a Byzantine pattern, and so this kind of like uh, encircles a bead, um, and it looks really cool. So I think what I'm gonna do is make several of those like pendant style. Um, Later on, I'll send a picture in our personal chat and this chat and possibly some other stuff. Um,
Okay.
so you know what it actually looks like. It looks awesome. Like um the part that I need the chain round nose pliers is so I can bend the head pins that keeps the beads on. Uh, so I can bend those and make the end loop, which holds the bead in place and it doesn't fall apart.
Got it.
And in order for me to do that, I need round nose pliers. I tried doing it with just like a piece or like a metal post, and it did not work at all. So, yeah, here we go.
God, I remember this one style which I have videos for it like saved somewhere. I just have to double check where it is because there was this one chainmail style that I saw a while back got me into the idea of like starting that, but at the same time it's like that would be expensive considering all the other hobbies I'm trying to get into.
Oh yeah, I mean, actually, stainless steel. If you want to just practice with that, that's fairly cheap because I think it's like $3.
Well, yeah, but
But
it's overall like over time it's going to end up becoming more and more expensive, especially when you tie together all the other hobbies
elements,
I'm trying to get into, like Lego or model kits,
yeah,
uh, like digital design, etc., etc.
yeah, that it does. It does get expensive, but at the same time, you can also sell what you make and just be like, because I think my sister said, so you take the price of the materials, uh, and then how much you would usually charge per hour for making something, and then you times it by three, which that'll get your profit and it'll cover the cost of the materials and it'll pay you a little bit on the side.
Yeah.
Which, to be honest, I think that's a good rule of thumb.
Oh yeah.
And my
Which I
go.
might ask again later when I start doing commissions of other stuff. Because um, what one example is like, uh, one of my friends who we might have to invite to the server so he can join us in chat.
Yeah.
If we're still on by the time he can join.
Uh,
Um, I offered I offered to commission him. Uh. So Gundam just released uh two model kits for a new Gundam anime that also just released like this year, like a month ago, called Witch from Mercury.
okay.
He likes the design of one of the kits that just released, but he does not like the colors.
Oh, so you just
Uh,
have to do the color yourself.
yeah. Like I told him and that like dude straight up if you want um you can just buy the kit, send it to me and commission me to paint it in whatever color you want.
Yeah, and depending on how it's,
Um
yeah, that sounds like a safe, safe plan to me.
yeah. And he said like he does want to start like painting like miniatures, model ships and like model kits himself eventually. And I told him like, I mean, you can and still like commission me to do other stuff because one example is when it comes to model kit bashers and painters,
Yeah,
um two things that they often do is, well, thing one is they will take their time with it to the point where like a simple paint job for a kit that is the size of the one in question
yeah.
can take months
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean,
because they're trying not to burn themselves out on it.
oh, I suppose because of the small, extremely small parts that comes with it.
Well, not even just that, but the monotony of it.
Oh,
Um,
yeah,
because doing the same thing over and over and over repetitively, and the maintenance of such thing, uh, can really wear on you and burn you out.
oh, yeah,
Uh, Great example, Warframe, Destiny,
yeah,
gaming in general is another expensive hobby where like you kind of want to draw things out and take your time so you avoid burnout.
yep. And I think that's actually one of the other reasons why I haven't been on Warframe is because it's like, I still have so many syndicates that I need to rank up on, and it just gets so overwhelming. Again,
Oh yeah.
I just wish I would have started way before they even started doing that. And I'm like,
Yeah, and it is one of those things where it's like I hope that the new dev team like looks at that and starts looking at some of the older syndicates and be like, okay, we have to like start removing some rep caps.
yeah, so then you can like burn all the way up to, or like you can just grind all the way up to the max ranking in the older syndicates when in like in a day or
Yeah,
in maybe one session, a few hour session.
yeah.
And I agree with that.
Especially since it's like the main six syndicates have been around for like 5 or 6 years now, at least.
Yeah, I think you're right. About 6 years now. Because wasn't it who was the first? Wasn't it the Ostron?
No, it was the six main syndicates like Arbiters, Red
Oh,
Veil.
yes. Yep. Yep, yep. Um, which reminds me, because I think the new Warframe is free all the way up until like a certain day in September.
2 weeks after Veilbreaker's release.
And then
Uh, that like that that is the time frame that it will be free.
okay, so I'll try to keep up to date on when that is released and then get my free
Oh,
Warframe.
when Veilbreaker launches, I'll just straight up like message you.
Yeah, so but yeah, getting back to being burnt out and stuff, it's just like for the longest time, I actually haven't done chainmail for the longest time just because it's like I felt like I wasn't very good at it until until people are like, "Oh, I like what you do," blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, maybe I can get back into doing this. Um, because I have a friend who literally is gonna commission me to make her either a necklace or nope, a bracelet actually, an exact size bracelet with no clasp, so she can just roll it on and off.
Yeah.
So check my work, make sure it's yeah, and she wants actual tiger eye stone in it. So I have to be on a prowl, be on the hunt for tiger eye. But yeah,
Um, but yeah, so thing one, and when it comes to like model kit painters and stuff, is like again they'll spend like several months on something that you know technically should take a couple of weeks, if even that.
yeah.
For something like actually I uh
I'm listening.
well I'm going to pull up. I'm going to take a picture of my base lard frame
Okay.
arms kit and send it to you.
Oh, okay.
Um, next to here
Yes.
a quarter.
Oh, so you're doing a size reference.
Yeah, to show you like how long or how big something that technically should take 2 weeks. Um,
Okay, with
right.
that being
First camera.
that being said, I'm gonna take a quick break here. I mean, I'll still be on live stream, but it's a drink break. Because it does actually dehydrate you quite a bit.
Well, yeah, it's because you're working and you're burning natural fluids.
You know, I should not have
Um,
that next to my PC because that would be bad if I spill it. Oh, drink
please
break,
upload. Please upload. It's
drink
gonna
break.
take a while, but it's sending. It's uploading.
Gotta love internet.
Well, also because there's apparently a storm that passed over Lunar, so
Oh,
it might be on its way.
oh, okay.
But yeah, so I just sent you on Discord. That's the size of my frame arms kit, and the size of the kit that Terrace wants or was looking at is about the same size, except it has less pieces.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Um,
I can see why it'll take just several weeks because of all the small parts.
well, yeah, as well as like the kit that in question, the Gundam kit, because this is Kotobukiya's frame arms,
Yeah.
which is going to be slightly different. Um, it has less parts, but it's going to require a lot more masking. But again, it's about the same size. Uh, and it doesn't have that many small parts.
How long does it
Um,
usually take for stuff like that to dry? Like 24 hours?
it can take a couple hours to 24 hours, if not longer, depending on the type of paint you use.
And how many coats?
Uh, well, technically you want to do one coat, let it dry, and then apply the next coat.
Yeah.
Um, so drying can take like a couple of hours for something like a couple of hours to a day for something like lacquer paints.
Oh, yeah.
Just because it lacquer paints have fast drying solvent or fast evaporating solvents.
Okay.
which is also why it is considered that if you paint with lacquer, that you are in a very heavily ventilated area because of
Yep.
the fumes.
Yep.
Um,
I mean, painting in general, you should do that.
Acrylic, not so much. Acrylic paint, it doesn't have like the solvents because it's water
Okay.
based.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, but it is still one of those things where um yeah, it something that should take you like a couple of weeks can will take a lot of model makers like a couple of months just so they don't burn themselves out, as well as they're often working on multiple pieces at the same time, like multiple commissions or whatever.
Okay. Okay. Um,
The other
yeah,
yeah,
go. No, 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 go on because it was going to be totally off topic and I don't want you to lose your train of thought. Although
the other
although you hardly ever.
I one of my friends basically says that I'm basically a human bookmark.
Yeah, you are. I would agree with him. Heavily agree with him.
Yeah. But the other thing too that some model painters and commissioners will do is some of them also design dioramas.
Oh, like highly detailed ones?
Uh, to some extent, like some high detail, some moderate detail,
Okay.
etc.
Okay.
And sometimes they'll go on and just focus on dioramas for a while, and then other times they'll take a break from dioramas and just work on model kits for a while.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
kind of like sprucing it back up almost. Like
yeah.
yeah.
So, like, for a great example is like if you yourself were to alternate between your hobbies of chainmailing and gaming,
Yeah. Okay.
that way you start reducing burnout on both.
Okay. Now, what I was so this was the off topic. Are you are you you're still on the stream, right?
Uh, it is currently in the background, but I just pulled it forward.
Okay, so this one right here, this is my personal bracelet. I made this.
Nice.
So so speaking of like commissions and stuff like that, so I'm um Overdose and I are gonna try to at some point create a website for myself and it's gonna be a chainmail store basically. So um but what's really cool that I have this idea kind of like now this will I figured you would be like all giddy as hell when I mentioned this. Like, so each personalized piece that I make, like customized piece, you can have the option of naming it, or I'll name it and write a write a backstory about it.
Oh, so like our RPG lore stuff.
Yeah, so in the in my chainmail lore, this one is called the Blood King. And it is supposed to be the most powerful of the artifacts because this is the artifact part of the artifact line. Um, so basically, the idea that the creator, uh, the fictional creator, as he was making it, like poured all of his hatred. I mean, so much so that it's a little hard to see, but the links are not like perfectly aligned end to end. So like some links, so I'll use my fingers. So some links are kind of like this a little bit, like not so this would be like a perfectly aligned link, and then this is like not so perfect. Uh, but I intentionally did that because as he was doing it, it actually split the rings. But yeah, it's a it's a working progress on the story. And then I made another almost identical one, but instead of red stones, I don't know if you saw those, but they're right here. The red stones in there, if you can see that. Yeah, I can see those. Yeah, the red stones in there, um, which are just like glass beads, but they are they are bloodstones basically. And in the realm that this is created in, those are the most rare of all of the gems and whatever. So so I created another one that looks almost identical. Instead of bloodstones, it's firestones. And that one is called Ignis. Actually, I can go grab it right now. I'll be right back. Ugh. And it's for a buddy of mine. I'll be right back. Ugh. Ugh. Here we go. So, um, so as you can see here, this one has orange stones, but this one is slightly longer because I believe my buddy has bigger wrists than I do. So, but like I wear mine almost every day, except I don't wear it when I'm at work because I don't want like it dipping into the foods because that is like unsanitary and stuff like that.
Yes.
Um, but like I'll wear it when I go downtown, and people are like, "Oh, where did you get that?" Blah blah blah. And I'm like, "I made it myself," and they're like, "No shit." So I'm like, "Yeah, I do this on the side," um, and they're like, "How much would it cost me to get something like that?" I go, well, depends on what type of materials, like what type of metal you want. Because if you want silver, it's gonna cost you about $400.
I want that metal kind of metal.
Yeah, metal. No, it's but yeah, this one, I think they're just both beautiful. And like so in the process of designing them, I was thinking I'm like, well, I don't want something that's that looks beautiful but it is extremely feminine because it is going to a male. And I'm like, well, and then I saw this design or this type pattern and I'm like, oh, that's fucking cool. So so yeah, this one is for my buddy. His name is Matt. As as you can possibly, my handwriting sucks, but whatever. But yeah, that was so. This was the design that I kind of wanted to do, but unfortunately, the inside diameter of the inside diameter of these rings are really small, are really big, so they don't have the thickness to actually hold the stone in there or the bead in there. They'll just fall right out.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have, but I also do have other beads, but they're too big because I'd be like, so, so, so here, um, so I'd be basically bending the rings. I'll ruin one ring here. Um, so basically, I will be bending uh, the rings like this. So so as you can tell, it turns it into like a V shape. Oop, kind of turns it into like a, damn it, I just dropped it. Whatever. So it kind of turns it into like a V shape instead of keeping it flat how it
Yeah.
should be. So so that was my dilemma. um but although, where did that other piece go? But for some odd reason, this actually holds the beads in as well, which I'm quite surprised. So let's see how many viewers. Just one, and it's me and you. Oh yeah. Oh, anywho, what time is it? 11:20.
11:26.
Okay. Um, let's see. So we are gonna continue this. Grab another drink here. Um, and then we'll continue because I think my goal for tonight is at least get this piece bracelet length. Because I don't think my goal was originally to like finish a piece on stream, because that'll take at least 10 or so hours.
Yeah.
Um, but so this one is definitely gonna be finished in like two or two or three more streams, because I think, oh, it actually, I mean, yeah, that it still looks awesome. I ain't gonna lie. Okay. Anywho.
Um, but yeah, and so my friend Terrace, he says like the main reason why he hasn't started practicing like painting or anything is because he just doesn't have the space.
Yeah, that could be like, I mean, right now it's actually a little more difficult for me to do this on my computer desk because of like lack of space, because of my monitor and my keyboard and mouse and all my standalone mic and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, and in fact, that's actually kind of part of the reason why I haven't snapped together or painted any of my model kits yet, is because I don't have the space to even do all of that. Let alone like the resources for the paints to paint my kits.
Yeah. Um I forgot what I was going to say, because um I actually had my my two best friends uh order these on from my account on the Ring Lord, where I get all my materials from. I gave them my login details, which, and believe me when I say that I don't trust anybody, but when it comes, if I were to trust people, those two are the only two people that I'll trust in the entire world.
Yeah,
Because I know that they're not gonna like spend. any of my money, even though I don't think my cards are saved on there. But still, like I, but no, they bought it with their own money, and it's like cool. So they bought the aluminum, the anodized aluminum, the stainless steel, and I still okay. I really got to check out what this one is. If this is hard to bend, then oh yeah, that's titanium. I can tell that's titanium because it's harder to bend and stuff. So you still there?
Yes.
Oh yeah, like your comm went silent.
Yes, because I'm also because Lunar messaged me on Discord saying that he fell asleep when he got home from shopping and he just woke up. And the group chat that I'm in, I've been reading through, like trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. Um, because today we were technically supposed to do a raid in D2,
Oh yeah,
supposedly. But a storm passed over Lunar. Everyone kept going out of the house at different times of day for varying reasons, mostly shopping.
yeah.
And one of them just kind of like poofed and disappeared,
Jeez. Okay.
as they do.
Okay.
So it sounds like the raid is probably going to happen tomorrow. Which
Okay.
I mean, all right, whatever. It just means I don't have to leave this chat because um it's a crossplay group. So there's like two people on PlayStation and then two people on uh Steam.
Are you mainly playing PlayStation on D2 or Steam?
I am a Steam player.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure what else you play on like PS4, PS5.
I used to play D2 on PS4. I was tempted to play it on PS5, but then I'm like I'm just gonna stick to Steam because it's more consistent and
Yeah.
console has so many like Sony has so many issues in regards of their optimization shit to the point where like it regularly kicks me out of chat.
Okay. I can
But
see that.
because it's a crossplay group, I have to set like whenever I play with them, I have to set up my phone
Yeah.
so I can um communicate with them on PSN because one of them can't really easily set up for Discord,
Oh yeah.
which is understandable. And the only issue is so you know how you said that I sound quiet
Yeah.
when we're on PSN? I figured out why.
Uh-oh. Why is that?
Uh, so the transmitter, 3.5 millimeter audio jack.
Yeah.
Um, so I have a transmitter dongle that plugs into my PC, and then there's like two 3.5 millimeter audio jacks, one for in, one for out. The one for in is basically if I have my headset on, whatever's going into the transmitter goes into my headset wirelessly.
Oh, okay.
The problem is that 3.5 millimeter audio jack uh is stereo only. Like
Oh.
as in it will not use my mic. It will not transmit my mic. So it's using my phone's mic instead.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Because
Yeah.
for a while, weren't we saying it was on? I think it was due to my end too. Or, but
Uh it might because you were soft on my end, and I think it might have been a similar issue.
yeah, like the
Um
phone was picking up. The
yeah,
phone
like
mic
your
was.
audio your audio setup was prioritizing your phone mic rather than whatever mic you were using.
Yeah.
And that could either be because of a similar issue with that I had, or it could be because you have to go through some weird phone settings in order for your phone to register the mic output that it's supposed to be using when you plug in an external mic,
Yeah.
which I figured out I can do in theory, because I can just straight up plug my headset directly into my phone using a male-to-male 3.5 millimeter audio jack.
Okay.
Uh, I have to check to make sure that that audio jack, like the port on my headset, actually also uses the mic. Because if not, I'm kind of fucked.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, coitist.
Yeah. I don't care because I'm not up to that monetization status yet. So guess what?
Yeah. Uh,
So
but
it is.
yeah. So because if it doesn't pick that up, or if my headset doesn't have the mic connector in the port, um the only other option is I have to use a micro USB
Yeah.
adapter cable that my headset comes with, but it turns off the transmitter. It turns off the wireless functionality of the headset when I plug that in,
Oh.
which is the only problem that I have with the Actus or Steel Actus Steel Series 7, whatever.
Okay. So basically, it can't allow two functions at once.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
For
So
some arbitrary reason, it's not allowing both.
it must be a man because it can't multitask.
Yeah.
That one
It,
goes
it's
out
incre-
to that one goes out to the ladies.
it's incredibly stupid, and I hate it, and I wish that I knew how to fix it.
Okay, okay. Huh.
Um,
Oh, so come on, you piece of
but
garbage.
yeah. So when I'm playing with them on D2, I have to use PlayStation Chat, which basically means I would have to leave this, or else
Yeah,
I get or else I'm in two completely separate conversations at the same time, and that could not only confuse me but confuse the people I'm talking to.
yep, yep. Although
Um,
that looks sexy as
but
fuck.
also when it comes to like the whole when I offered my friend Terrace, like I can paint the kits for him, and when he said like he just doesn't have the space for it,
Yeah.
well, I straight up told him that because my grandmother is moving out,
Oh, that's sad.
my mom and her boyfriend will be moving into the basement where my grandma was, and
Oh
my
yeah.
mom's old room is going to end up becoming a guest bedroom slash art studio.
Oh, okay. Yeah, one of these times I will. I wait. I'd have to drive up and meet you in person.
Yeah. Um, and so I told him like, hey, when the art studio is finished, if you want, you can just like come over and hang out, and we can just hang out in the art studio doing our painting and diorama building stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like that's what I told him, because it's like I have no problem with it. My mom doesn't have any problems with it, as long as he brings his own materials or is willing to like you know uh
Hey.
pay for some of the cost,
Yeah, which makes
as well as
sense.
knows how to take care of
Of your stuff.
said stuff. Yeah,
Yep. Oh yeah.
which like he was completely fine with that, especially because it's like gives him more reason to come over and hang out.
Yeah, that I mean, I wish like when it comes to like painting and drawing, I suck. But like doing what I'm doing here on stream, it's it is an art form.
Yeah, like I said, it's a craft, which falls under arts and crafts.
Yep. Yep. And my best friend wanted me to teach her. I'm like, well, you have your stained glass that you're doing. It's like you have like 5 commissioned pieces that you need to finish. Because
Yeah,
I know, like seriously, she does a great job, and I told her, well, maybe one of these days we can I can make like a small little chain, and you can solder that onto your stained glass pieces. And it's like, so then, oh, but I want you to teach me to do that, so then I can do that. I was like, no, because now I feel like it would take away from my type of business. And then it's just the same thing as me getting into stained glass. It's
yeah,
it's that competitiveness between best friends. It's like
yeah,
who does who does it better kind of thing.
yeah. Which I can completely understand. Plus, it also drives more incentive for collaborative commissions.
Oh yeah.
Because like some artists specialize in coloring and shading. Some artists specialize in line art. So what ends up regularly happening is they'll end up partaking in a collaborative commission where one person does the line art and then the other person does the coloring and shading
Yeah.
for a fully finished product, which also ends up driving up the price of the work.
Oh yeah.
Uh, because of the communication difficulties that can arise due to like scheduling conflicts and whatnot.
Oh yeah. And I agree with 100%. Uh,
Although, fun fact, speaking of commissions, wait, when you asked me or like told me that you were tempted to commission me for doing your new channel logo,
oh yeah.
I'm like, when I have the space at the time, I probably would be more than glad to do that because I mean, it would give me more practice,
Yeah.
and on top of that, um, just gives me like more shit to do.
Yeah.
Which I'm kind of like dead on my couch for 90% of the day.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm still waiting to finish my the renovations on my room, which are near done, like straight up.
How long has that been
Uh,
going on?
like 5 years.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We were talking about that.
Yeah, but like when I say it is near done, I mean like straight up. We we are at the point where we are talking about moving a desk into my room so I can move all of my computer shit up there.
Oh, how fun. That's gonna be exciting.
Oh yeah. Right now the only delay is we are kind of stuck having to wait to move out to finish moving out my grandma because there are times where she will literally just come up and say we have to do this thing like right now.
Oh yeah. Um, can I ask why is she moving out?
What was that?
Why is she moving out?
Uh,
Or
well, she planned on selling the house. And we found out the reason why she plans on selling the house is because she doesn't feel appreciated.
oh, yeah, this
Um,
this is the same person that You're
This
in.
is this is the person who's the martyr.
Yeah, yeah. And
Uh,
I hate to be mean to people on online, but yeah. No, I understand.
well, and she sprung this up a few months ago that she was selling the house, and we still have all of my dad's stuff to go through
Oh yeah,
from when he died because we didn't have time to deal with that at all.
yeah.
But we managed to figure something out where grandma can sell the house and move out, but mom and I don't have to move.
Oh, so she's buying it?
Uh,
Uh,
close. My mom's boyfriend is buying it.
oh, oh.
Because they've been trying to find a house to buy, which the current housing market is just garbage.
And the one that you're in right now is perfectly fine for the three of you.
Yes, especially because it's in they're currently looking for an interim house. Basically a house that they can buy, uh work on and improve and then
Oh
sell
yeah.
for a profit.
So house flipper.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
That's
it's like
actually a
what better house to do that than this one, especially because it's like they wanted one that's like kind of in a city area, which
and
I
you
mean like we live right across from a school.
yeah, and that's high property tax too.
Yeah.
But I mean, no, um that's pretty awesome though. Like that he decided to buy it.
Oh yeah. Especially because one of the biggest worries is like, well, we'd have a few months to get all of our shit sorted out and to move out because of, you know, my grandma's uh last second decision.
Yeah.
Um but also uh even if we were to finish my room, I'd only be in there for like a couple of months before moving out.
Oh yeah. And this is pre boyfriend buying the house.
Yes.
But now
Like
that he decided to, it's like now you can actually move in when your bedroom is done and stay there.
yeah. Like right now I'm just currently on the couch.
Yeah,
Um
basically doing nothing, huh?
pretty much. Especially cuz the jobs that I'm looking at I can't apply for.
You can't or you can?
I can't.
Why?
Um
Oh,
because they're for a hospital
oh. Do you have to
and
have a
I
medical
cuz
degree as well?
no, what it is HIPAA.
Oh,
HIPAA requirements. Uh, basically because I want to work IT at this one hospital. Um, but uh, all IT positions and tech positions at that hospital have moved strictly online.
okay.
Save for a position that one of my friends works in because he has to like physically interact with computers and servers.
Yeah.
Um, and because it's all online only, I need to have a certain level of privacy just in case I end up interacting with patient files.
Oh, yeah.
My computer is literally right in front of my front window, meaning literally anyone can look in and see what I'm doing on my computer. That violates HIPAA regulations.
Yep.
I can lose my job and face serious
Consequences.
fines and jail time if that were to happen.
Yep. And are you on the top floor or is there like a
Uh,
staircase?
my current setup is the main floor.
Oh, okay. So when your room is actually finished, then you can apply and rearrange your stuff. So then,
Yeah, technically I have to rearrange my stuff first because uh I have to move all of my shit up to the second floor.
Okay. I know the black is a little hard to see on there, but in person that actually looks really good. Um,
And OD, that's not gonna work. Like straight up,
oh,
I am in a corner. Like my computer monitor is a corner between at the vertice of two walls. I can't turn my
oh,
monitor.
oh, I
It's
I was not paying attention to my chat. Oh,
yeah.
that's right. I don't have to look at my phone.
I
Burn
can't
me.
turn my monitor, especially because it's also right next to a staircase. So not only does it violate HIPAA, the fact that anyone who peers in through my front window can look in, but anyone who is in the living room where my computer is set up can see it, and that also violates HIPAA.
Oh my god.
There is no place for me to set up a curtain. Like I am like straight up out in the open, like in the middle of the living room, like in a corner that is just in the middle of the living room. My living room is awkwardly set up. It is a very angular living room.
Okay, so let's. Why is that being? There
In
we go.
fact, uh, I will actually take a quick pick for you. It doesn't matter if I sign NDAs with my family. The way HIPAA works is like the only people that can view patient information are patients and medical and hospital staff.
Oh yeah. Um,
That is straight up the HIPAA requirements.
oh, wrong position. That's what she said. Okay. Um, just making. Okay, that section looks
But
a
yes,
little weird.
I am currently taking pics. I am
That's.
going to send it via Discord.
I don't know if you can see that, but this section is looking really weird. I wonder if that's due to. I mean, it's all aligned on how it should be, but it just looks so weird.
In fact, Cam, I'm going to add OD.
To the chat.
Yeah, if I can figure out how to do that on my phone real quick.
Or I mean, I can. Oh, I can easily do that myself too,
Oh,
because I'm
well,
not.
I just figured it out.
Oh, okay, okay. So yeah. Anyone else besides OD watching? Uh, oh, I.
Although because of I don't have Discord Nitro, I have to send them one at a time.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can't do a bulk invite. Um. So.
Well, no, I just created a new chat, but I have to send the pictures one at a time.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
But that's basically like in the Discord chat, that is the more or less a panorama view starting at the center, going right, and then going left.
Okay. Where? It's so weird that. Oh, there it is. Uh, let's see.
Yeah, that is a tight fit. Like the this corner of the living room is not big.
Um, is it in the SBD?
No, it's if you go to direct messages, I literally just started a group chat.
Oh, okay.
I did not feel comfortable posting it into any server just because there are some people that um I
Oh,
there are
yeah.
some people that might end up joining later in the future that they don't really need to see the internals of my house.
Oh, yeah. That is a super tight fit. Holy cow.
Yeah,
Although I do like
like
that desk though.
and this desk is going away.
Oh, damn.
Well, the reason why it's going away, um, what do you mean black shield protectors? Like the things that go onto the sides of the monitor to block.
um, yeah, give me a second, OD, and I'll send you.
Not only is it not ideal, it's also still violates HIPAA because like again, you see that curtain? That is for the staircase. The reason why that curtain is there is because it keeps the cold air from flowing up and down those stairs. It's also used for heating.
There. I invited you, OD. You should be able to join.
So like literally there is nothing I can do with my current setup to apply for that job that I'm looking at.
Oh, wait. I think I unaccidentally uh, invited the wrong. Whoops. Invited the wrong account on there. Okay. Uh,
It it again it can block angles, but if they are looking dead on, which you kind of end up having on my screen because you have to turn a corner from the main living room, which you see where the bathroom is, in order to go up the stairs.
Guys, I'm about to head out.
oh, are you? Oh, that's fine. I'm just about ready to end the stream anyways because I got to the length that I need to get to tonight. So, I mean, it was a yeah, sorry for the the chat not being enabled because
Oh, yeah, don't worry about it, man. It's like an option you click on YouTube before you go live or something. It's really
yeah,
dumb.
it's if it's meant for like it yes, kids can see it, then the chat is disabled.
True. Okay,
So,
gotcha. Yeah, it was some dumb option, I'm guessing.
yeah. So,
Um,
oh, cuz my back is
but
starting to hurt.
I'll let you guys go for the night. But
Yeah.
dude, it was cool to see you live, man.
Oh yeah, like we were talking about this before. It's like, you know what? Since I have to do a few pieces, I might as well do it live. And
Yeah, for sure.
I need to upgrade my camera because it's blurry AF.
Yeah. Um, I mean that'll come in time, I guess. Don't worry about it now.
Don't worry. Let's get monetized, shall we?
All right.
Okay.
What is it, like 1,000 subs and
I'm just gonna have to
four?
I'm just gonna have to create 1,000 accounts and sub to myself.
You can do that. Get a lot of emails.
That is a lot of emails. Same passwords to all the emails.
Right. No, it's like 4,000 hours watched and 100 or 1,000 subs. It's
Yeah,
doable, definitely.
it is doable. I just need a better work our schedule.
Yeah.
Being in the restaurant industry does not help.
Just go live when you can, man, and you'll
Yeah,
kind of learn what works best after a couple weeks of doing it.
yeah. But hey,
I believe though.
thank you for actually stopping by.
Oh, I always will, man. You know me.
Well, yes, I do know
And
ya.
when I heard KP talking, I was like, yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Yes. Oh, it's always
So,
entertaining when he's here.
Yeah. So appreciate you guys. You guys have a good night though.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah,
Bye.
Yep.
peace out.
Have a good night.
Yeah, bye.
But I think with that being said, I'm just gonna. I didn't really have an intro, and I don't really have an outro, so I think I'm just gonna stop the stream here. Thanks to all my one viewer, me and OD, overdose on or Bitcoin overdose on YouTube. So I'm gonna sign off, and I'll see you next time.